afternoon. What's up, everybody? It is the Starfield return, as promised during the day. Fun launch time last night. I'm going to blame tiredness for my poor performance at the end. I still don't know what was killing me on that planet's surface. But it's space. It's dangerous. How are you? Lovely stuff. I hope you have fun. What song would I want them to play the most? Something off Dude Ranch, maybe? So yeah, there was a great bonus track on one of the versions of Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, and it was called What Went Wrong. I doubt you'll hear it, but if you do, give me a call. What's up, Kimbler? Yes, good morning. Good afternoon. Wonderful to see you. How you doing? Anyway, let's get in and loot some shit. I'm sure it'll work today. Those woes are behind us now. Straight into it. No messing around. Cool. So yeah, this wasn't apparently there's some other stronger foes waiting for me, but this little son of a bitch. Did I get their weapon? Because their weapon's ridiculously good. What have we got going on here? Ah, nice! Well, yeah, good morning, rise and shine. Are you a big breakfast person? If so, what are you having, or what have you had? I am a big breakfast food person, but usually don't get super duper hungry until a little bit later on in the day. Maybe that was it. What are we looking at here? Slightly more accurate. Ridiculous fire rate. Okay. So let's favourite that over the original Equinox. Well, they say it's the most important meal of the day, and yeah, I'm still alive, and I'm not a big breakfast person. But yeah, you know, that breakfast food, I think it's sort of universally accepted by everyone, everywhere, that breakfast food is the best, but you don't necessarily have to have it first thing in the morning when you've just woken up. You're confused. You haven't even remembered who you are yet. And then people are trying to make you eat some delicious hash browns. It's like, may I come back to this in a bit? What are we looking at here? Okay, it's just a... Space asthma! Oh no, I've heard it's pretty intense. Right, so yeah, basically the feeling of the day with this game is that everything's quite overwhelming at the start, but we're still having a good time. That's absolutely fine. The longer it's out as well, the more instant Google tips I'll be able to find when I need to know how to jump. What I should have done, very much, is pick a class that starts off with the jetpack capability, because that is a capability you need to learn. So I think I've got some jetpacks. I'm just too stupid to turn them on and use them. That's what I'm talking about, Kimberly. Yeah, I mentioned hash browns just then. I'm a big proponent of them. And I'm talking, you know, hash browns as a solid shape, rather than the plate of hash browns, which is just a shredded mess that I've had at some breakfast establishments in America. But obviously, you know, we can draw the example from McDonald's, Burger King, their hash browns. I love Burger King's little tiny hash brown bites. What's going on, Ash? How are you doing today? Good evening. What's it like tuning into this stream at a sensible time for you? Must feel really weird and just not right at all. Alright, so I believe we're in the right place, and what I started watching a video, 10 things to do in Starfield when you first start playing, and I'm like, hey, that's me, I need to know 10 things to do. And I think I'm in the right place, but we need to get to the roof. Open doors. Ah! Excellent. Yeah, Kimber, that's what I'm talking about. But, man, recently, over here, McDonald's were doing these mini potato waffle bites. Now, don't say this lightly, but get ready. They were even better than the hash browns. Crispier, and like I said, I love Burger King's little ones. But I say they were because they were around for about 3 weeks and they took them off the market. I don't know why. I think about them every day. Couldn't tell you the reason, but they say always leave them wanting more, but that's ridiculous. So is this? I think the CO2 in this room is high. I don't know what's going on. Yes, Ash! I love to hear it. It's party time. Stream's on at a reasonable hour. Of course, pour a few drinks. Am I going to pass out? Everything's broken this morning, Remy. I'm sorry, but I'll give you one myself. Fuck! It's wonderful to see you. Yeah, like I said, played a bit of this last night. I'm having fun. Skyrim in space seems accurate. Fallout in space, whatever you want. Power cell, huh? I know, right, dude? I know. So, I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes it's just broken. So yeah, the whole oxygen thing. Oh shit. At least I didn't die. Bethesda. Bethesda. We're obviously stuck in the floor though now. This is great, man. Like I said, I was excited about the game, but potentially even more excited about the bugs. Robot! Robot! Get me out of the floor, dude! Cheesy jalapeno bites? Yeah, they're irregular at like Burger King. Over here, and McDonald's do them sometimes too, and they're great, aren't they? Crispy. Delicious molten cheese inside. Hold on, what was your question about, Kimpler? In the game or in my streaming room? Are you talking about... There's no monsters in here for the last time. I don't know what's going on. Let's take a look at our... Well, actually, let's reload, because I'm stuck in the floor. Oh, dear. Right. But yeah, Remy, it's way too early for me to give you like a complete opinion on the game. It does begin. Bug City, Wembley. That's where we're at. In the floor right now. Wonderful stuff. Never change, Bethesda. Don't listen to the critics. Alright. Oh! Yes, I meant in game, although... do have to say, CO2 levels in this streaming room pretty high as well. But that's my dedication to you. I'm happy to sit here in a room with an unbreathable atmosphere just to bring you this kind of Starfield content like I said I would. Place the normal Equinox, equip the Equinox, and we're back out of the floor.
Barrett and the Crimson Fleet have some...
Alright, so look, my oxygen's sort of fine. It's just every time I walk around, I can't breathe. Again, it's mirroring my levels of fitness in real life, so I can relate to it. I think it's great. I tell you what, we just got a new spacesuit, didn't we? Let's see if this helps. And now, when the other guys see me coming, they'll just think, oh, she's one of us. And I am. Oh, I'll turn on the drumming redeem, alright. Fair enough. Just for today. Where are my rewards? I don't know what's going on. I'm way too tired. Tried to get to a point where I've done something in this establishment last night, and I just had to stop because I was just too sleepy. There we go. Okay. Alright, drum solo's turned on. Wow, that's an expensive one. But it's drums. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. You think this is the real Psycho Fox? It is. Yeah! Did I find... Yeah, okay. Did you see something? It said something in the top right corner there about the oxygen, but the message went away so quickly. Here's all the people I killed, what I was looking for. Oh man, I haven't seen it in a while, and I need to see it again. Okay. Just remembered, I've got to go back and open the doors. Jesus. Don't die. It is. I never saw the remake, obviously. Don't fucking die. You know, usual time. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. We'll just have to wait and see. Ash, how long are you going to be with us? What time is it for you? Opening doors. Done. It's like a recipe prepared by Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, why isn't it? Now one of the first sort of army man shooter games that I ever played was Commando on the BBC Micro. Obviously that's got nothing to do with the movie, but it was a run and gun. Very exciting to play one of those games for the first time. Alright, so we've opened doors. We're out of the room. We're doing a quick save. I'm not in the floor. So we're looking at a success story right here. But yeah, like I said, got to go to the roof. I mean, I've got a spacesuit on, for crying out loud. Why are we having such oxygen problems? God. Awesome, Ash. That's great to hear. Yeah, of course, the original. No, of course, you don't need to stress. No one talks to... When people mention Total Recall, no one's talking about the remake. God. I thought the doors were open, man. Okay, let's get back onto the surface of the planet where we can actually breathe. Alright, yeah, what is going on with my breathing capabilities? Did I switch to... Because I changed... Yeah, but that says boost pack. I mean, everything looks okay. Nothing saying repair this because you can't breathe. Oh man, can't wait for the Robocop game. We've still got to play the Terminator game so we can do that Robocop vs Terminator feature on the channel. Yeah, I've got no idea what's happening, but at least we're not dropping down dead continuously, which is what was happening last night. Can I just cheese it onto the roof? Ah. Yeah, well, they still haven't given us the full release date, have they? Running... Am I encumbered? That might be what's going on. Yeah, I'm massively... Okay. Right. So... They've changed it. No longer will you just start moving around very slowly. You won't be able to breathe.
Am I currently in possession of an item?
No, but we want to give you stuff. Take these, Okay, let's... Okay, where's the heavy shit that I've got? Let's give him some guns that I'm not using right now. Take my normal Equinox. Shit, yeah, I've got 8 of them. I just wanted to pick up the ammo. If I store them all, is that going to be alright? It better be. Okay. Yeah, well, I've got 4 late. Okay. Brilliant. Problem solved, everybody. And you were so right, Kimpler. And I did get that perk, and now I can breathe again. Sort of. We're getting there. Come on, lungs. You know what to do. It's clearly got to be accessed from the inside. Let's see if we can find out where we're going. Yeah! I just gave the robot a whole bunch of stuff. Put it to good use. Alright, we need that power cell. Alright, this time. Not going to get trapped in the floor. Never get tired of those space jumps. I don't do enough in real life, that's the thing. Starship Troopers is great. The first time I saw it, I was too young to get the satire nature, and I was just like, this movie's rubbish. But it is, in fact, legendary. I was wrong. Why am I still... Oh, okay. Oh, dear. Seem to be completely out of healing items. Oh, again. How is it going so bad at the very start of the game for me? It's on normal, and yet I'm getting absolutely destroyed by everything. I've never seen any of the sequels. But I'm sure if Casper Van Dien was in them, they're all brilliant. Ah, okay. Can I make health? No. Robot, give me health. Robot, are you a doctor? Are you a pleasure model? Hookah? That's not going to help me out here. So when I said unlock doors and it said yeah, unlock the doors, it was just messing around, was it? Great joke. Yes, I know exactly what's going on. Oh, hello. Health. Damn it. This is exciting. Hopefully this is the way. Engines need coolant. Space rat! Is it friendly? Oh god. Oh Jesus. Take that! God's sake. At least the vents are working. What's happening in December, Wembley? Yeah, I'm hurt and I've got no health. It's going terribly. But we're here. We're live. You know, we're in space. Could be a lot worse. What doors are you talking about then? Okay, let's... Do I have, like, a mission objective? Because that would really help. Okay, cool. The captain. That's who I'm looking for. And like I said, he's on the roof, wherever that is. Has it just got dark outside? Why can't I see anything now? Oh, Wembley, that's awesome. I know. And the meetup for the Foxhounds, this group of people, you, me, September the 30th in London. I'm fairly certain I'm not in the right place. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going back to the ship. This place is rubbish. Yeah, it's just dark. Oh, it's creepy. Alright, so I think there was a door down here. Let's just check to see if I've opened it. No, it's the big outside door.
You are lost. Leave now.
Oh, they've respawned, which is not so great when I've got no weapons. Quick! Oh, she had a spaghetti carbonara on her. Okay, let's have that. Yeah, eat. Let's have some synth meat as well. Okay. think we got a little bit of health back there. It's no problem at all, Wembley. No offence attended. No offence taken from those who can't make it. Anyone who can make it to London on September the 30th. Be amazing to see you. I'm level 3. Like I said, I'm this whole thing has just blown my mind in terms of how difficult it is. Let's get back to the ship, god damn it. Right, do I have any first aid packs that I haven't already raided on the ship? I don't think I do, though. Where's my storage locker? Okay. Couple of space suits. Don't need everything on me. Can I just equip it from here? Yes. Nice. Okay, we got some carry weight to play around with now. Planning just gets more difficult and annoying as you get older and people are less free than they were before, but when you do manage to get that meetup actually happening, it's wonderful. Hell, even this stuff should just automatically restock, don't you think? Even arranging online meetups with your adult friends is not the easiest thing in the world. Right. So can I just fast travel to where I'm supposed to go? I guess it's just going to be one of these unknown places. Let's check them out. Alright. Okay, cool. Well, let's go. It's that direction, right? I know. I miss those days. But at least we're in the can play the games on the internet with your friends stage, and that's what we're doing right now. Thanks so much for being here, keeping company in the cold, cold loneliness of space. Tell you what, some health would be really nice. I'm sure I can craft them, but I just don't know how. Right. I've never seen the first Star Trek, the motion picture, the movie. Obviously Wrath of Khan, obviously Search for Spock. Saw Undiscovered Country a bunch on airplanes on holidays back in the day. I've seen Generations, First Contact many, many times. Insurrection, which is probably the best one. Although I love First Contact. Like, I know it's schlock. I know they turned it into like an action movie, but I still love it. But yeah, I'm a TNG guy. 100%. I absolutely love the series. And I can tell you this. My favourite episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, without a doubt, is Cause and Effect. I believe it's season 5. It's incredible. It's a perfect, self-contained episode. And if you guys are watching and you've never seen Cause and Effect, the Star Trek The Next Generation episode, I implore you, go and watch it. Yeah, you know, I remember watching Deep Space because my dad loved Star Trek. We watched it with him when we were kids. And he didn't like Deep Space Nine at first, so I didn't really. So I was like, yeah, I don't like it either. And I never really paid much attention to it. And then we watched a lot of Voyager. But obviously, over the years I've heard that Deep Space Nine is considered some of the best Star Trek to have ever happened. So I definitely need to go back and give it a rewatch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening out here? Who's firing into the sky? Oh, how am I going to be able to do anything with these people? I have no health. I tell you what, the first J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie, when it came back, I was loving it. I thought it was a perfect blend of old and new for modern audiences. Unfortunately now Star Trek is only catering, well, I haven't seen every single offshoot series that's happening at the moment, but they're catering for kind of like, you know, the new audience and not necessarily Star Trek fans of old. Oh my god, it's a Terramorph. Oh dear. Can I scan you? No. Oh, shit. Whoa, dude. Holy shit. It is a fun movie, yeah. That's completely 100% accurate. Yeah, we all did a lot of mass media catch-up, bulk watching during the pandemic, and cause and effect, like I said. Definitely go back and watch that one if you haven't already. Right, what should I do about the situation I'm currently in and how much I'm dying? I know, this is the first planet. Why am I fighting level 18 enemies? Where's the health? So many questions, so few answers, and yet I'm still having a good time. No, we've got an objective. We've got to go and take out the pirate captain. We've just got to find him first. I wonder. Little bases, little outposts like this. Good place to scavenge some items. God, I hope so. That's an excellent use of lockdown time. A huge game like that. Like Persona. Ooh, money. That's absolutely fine. Hello, can I come in? No. Didn't want to anyway. Wait a minute. Well, you can lock yourself down whenever you like, Ash. You can do that right now. And just never go outside again. How did you miss out on lockdown? Man. Must have been extra sucky when everyone else is like, oh, I'm getting so bored of being at home. And you're like, oh yeah, are you? I'd love some of that. Oh, gotcha. Evangelion, not Persona. Is that Terramorph? I imagine that's it, being fought over there. At the very least, I want to loot the guy it's fighting. And why are none of these jabronis that I'm killing, these space jabronis, where are their health packs? Are you you're just gonna travel out into space without a med pack? Who would do such a stupid thing? Just being extra cautious here. Oh yeah? Like I said, I've got no experience with Persona. They're not really my type of game. However, I love the soundtrack, and just glad it makes other people so happy. Well, probably good I haven't run into that Terramorph this time, but... Where's the guy it's killed? So what did I actually stumble across here? Alright. Oop. Oh, of course, the scan visor seems to be quite useful. What can I scan then? Oh, shit. Great, that's all I need. What the hell? Yeah, were you gonna let me explore it? Jesus Christ, so obtuse. Oh dear. Excellent. That's what we want. Get his stuff, get out of here. And we found the show me where to go button. My favorite feature in modern gaming. Sounds good to me, Wembley. So did I successfully... Yeah, nice. Right, that means... Right, progress. This is good. No health items yet, but progress. So, I'm happy. Thanks for being here for this early Starfield stream, everyone. It's the weekend, pretty much. And I'll be bringing you some more Starfield across this weekend. If I can. And next week as well. Imagine space Nazis, though. I know it's a dark thought, but just try and picture that. Found like a... can't remember exactly what they were. Like sort of like gummy bears. But it was a banned advert that I nearly put on the advert. Well, no, I'm obviously looking for ads to put on the list. But basically a whole bunch of gummy bears doing like a Nazi rally. And it's pretty egregious. And I was like, ooh. Fairly obvious why this ad was banned. And yeah, a little too racy for this stream, I think. Haven't heard about Cool Hitler. Sucks for him. I'm sure he's heard about me. Okay, this is great. This is where I thought we were. But now we're actually here. Adolf Cooler. Amazing. Why'd you put him in there in the first place? It'd be like, yeah, put Hitler in the game. It'll be fine. Hold on, legal are telling us to censor it. That's really weird. How lame of them. Okay, cool. Right place, right time. No health. But that's 2 out of 3. So I'm happy. You've got to stay positive. Yeah. Who else is picking up this game? Who else is playing this game? Like I said, once it's out of early access and everyone gets their hands on it, anything I don't know, which is a lot, should be easily available. Definitely do a quick save. Right. We're getting in here. So many things that hurt me, and I'm just trying to live. Oh dear. That was close. Right, guys, I know it's not your job, but keep an eye out for health packs. Alright, please. But until then, we're going in. Shooting yourself in the head to summon in... It's the most ridiculous mechanic I've ever heard. Hello? Anybody home? Delivery? Uber Eats? Oh, thank you for posting that, Wembley. Sparkling water. Never my first choice. But I will have it if there's nothing else. It's just weird, isn't it? Sparkling, but no flavour. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, I'm not getting in, so you guys are safe from me right now. And it is definitely that. Oh god. This is bad. Come on now. Oh no, two of them. Nice, thank you so much for posting that. Oops. You know, like grenades, health, so many things would be beneficial right now, but we're just doing the best we can. Come on. Fuck. Never trust a drunk Aussie. So never trust an Aussie then. I'm joking. I'm only kidding. Don't get surly, Ash. This is crazy, dude. What kind of situation have I gotten myself into? Where did I pick like my starting skills? Like, did I secretly say, "Oh, I wanna challenge with this. Here's my origin story. I think I'm pretty big stuff."
Skills. Pew, pew.
Oh god, the asthma pump helps. Right, eat the sandwich. Drink the orange juice. Have another sandwich. Whole loaf of bread and sparkling water. All of that did absolutely nothing. Negligible effects. Shit, man.
I am not sure why.
It didn't do anything. Oh my god. Ship's turret. Maybe just fly my ship in and blast everyone to hell. Nice. Good old PS2.
I do not feel pain.
Wait, if I go back and load an older save before the alarm was set. Fuck it.
But I fear it is terrible.
There has to be some health somewhere, otherwise what am I going to do? Basically what I'm doing here is, you know, if you thought you were bad at video games, I'm just here to make you feel so much better about your own performance. Gotta go further down. Alright. I might have to use like one of those, like the asthma pump, to increase my health for like a few minutes or something. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, I think that's the only way. And the sparkling water. Yeah, exactly. It's all of those things. Wembley and Ash, you're both correct. Okay. Quick save, and then... I'm super powered, kind of. Didn't make any difference. This is insane. Oh god. Alright, that's why. Right, let's reload and go back down there first. Son of a bitch, man. I'm always bad on stream when it comes to games, but this is a new record. Bombs. Crying out loud, guys. Oh my gosh. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to collect myself. Hopefully come back with something better than this. Not the game, my skill set. Going to take a quick break. Back with more Starfield in a minute. Thanks for sticking around.
And now today's traffic report from Super Mario Kart.
It's a real race out there today, folks. People are driving like animals. The turnpike split in two, and a turtle shell is making travel impossible for one motorist. Over on the freeway, it's bumper to bumper, door to door, wheel to wheel, you name it. And check your rear view. Some blockheads are causing major delays. There's already been one accident there. And watch out over on I-94. A banana peel is making things a little slippery. And that's traffic.
With two-player split-screen action, you've never been in a race like this. Super Mario Kart, only Nintendo Entertainment System. No wonder the best play here.
Come on, hit me! あら。ヘッティ
頭として天気に当ててあっちゅうけどハンマートミックマッカンバキュー無駄な大仏まだまだ得意技のパレードヘジヘジヘジヘジヘジ
いっぱい頭が変わって面白くって可愛くってラッキーって感じ。
ホンダヘッドアクション
メガドライブとゲームギアから。
Fighting Vipers in the Viper Theater. Fighting Vipers, the ultimate fighting game, only on Sega Saturn.
You're looking at the next breakthrough for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Introducing Super Scope 6. Remote-powered and laser-accurate. Precise to a single television pixel. It comes with 6 great games, and it's yours for under $70, all of which gets you into the game like never before. Super Scope 6 only for Super Nintendo. System and scope sold separately. Now you're playing with power. Super power.
And I say to you, my brothers and sisters, hell is a deep, dark, foul-smelling prison of the damned. Filled with fire and brimstone, lost souls and demons. And how do you escape this eternal damnation? You blast the nasty pink demons right between their beady little eyes.
Doom for the 64-bit Jaguar. The best Doom ever.
Welcome to the main event between two stars.
Hey, honk breath, there's only one star here. My boy Sonic. He's in the groove with fresh moves. Button and blabbermouth and check out my man, Knuckle. He climbs, busts through wall.
Okay, gentlemen, let's see some action. Take a look at that. Now take a look at this. Backwards compatibility. And now a word from our sponsor.
Trigger!
Well, good morning, Posty. Thank you. You know, you ought to relax a while. Here, see how the thick Cadbury's milk chocolate melts into the dreamy caramel. I love birthdays, don't you? Take it easy with Cadbury's Caramel.
And with twitch.tv/the Psychofox. Hello, we're back with more Starfield. Yeah, Animal, it's great to see you. Basically, I'm unable to stream tonight. And didn't want to leave you with no Starfield today. It made me go to this planet. Yeah, this is the planet. Land at the Crete research base. Travel to Crete. So we're on the planet. Everything's as it should be. Except the enemies are all really, really high level. And there's no health. Apart from that, everything's fine. Journal. Good question. Not that I can see. It's all gonna be in here. But yeah, I would say the Super Scope, yeah, it could be classed as a failure. They abandoned it quite quickly, and there's like 5 games for it. Yes. Damn it. I don't want the axe. Shit. No one drops any health. There's like 50,000 enemies here. Yes, this is the Crimson Fleet. I think members of them. These are zealots of Faerun, I believe. Look what kind of nonsense this game's got me saying. But yeah, I'm out of ideas. I've got no health, and I'm surrounded. So I'm all ears for suggestions. Heal me. Yeah, just go in and kill everyone. Is that?
You appear to be prioritizing our deaths over your own survival.
I'll sneak in, let him do his thing. Jesus. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Have I been doing my best? Oh yeah, no, I've been getting killed. Yeah, plenty. God. Keep getting wedged in the environment. We're having a frustrating time in space right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I am aiming for your center of mass.
This is exactly where we're supposed to be now. That other place was a different place where I lost all my health. But we're here now, so I obviously should have gone here first, but I just didn't know.
For your center of mass.
Oh, son of a bitch. See what I can do.
I do not feel pain, but I feel terrible.
Just reload. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I'm totally out of ideas as well. Maybe this is going to be a shorter stream than we first envisioned. But I wanted to be here, like I said I would be. What I'm going to do is see if I can go anywhere else from the ship. Go somewhere, heal up, regroup, because this is just nuts. Yeah, and it doesn't make any sense why the enemy level is so high when I'm at a measly level 3. Okay, nice one, Kimbler. Got all this stuff. Right, get me the hell out of here, ship. Please. Probably can't go anywhere else right now, but let's just have a look. I just ate 3 sandwiches and it did nothing. Take off. Nice. I mean, I will say this. It is disappointing that you can't get in your ship and fly off the planet yourself, like in No Man's Sky, because that was just really cool. I mean, what? One of these star stations? Yeah, I don't think it... I have a feeling it's not going to let us go anywhere. It is sometimes best to come back later, but the problem is we're at the start of the game and we're very much being funneled where we should be going. And I don't know why it's so brutal when I get there. The possibilities of this game are really exciting though. Abandoned. See, I like that. I'm pressing X to set a course, but it doesn't seem to be letting me do that. I don't think it wants me to go anywhere else right now. Set course, yeah. I'm pressing X and it's telling me fast travel's not. You know what, Malloy me? It's something I think about around twice an hour. So yeah, I'm glad that you've come in and said that because I'm thinking the same. And there it is. I mean, maybe what we're going to have to do is, I don't know, start again off stream, come back with a little bit more knowledge. Let's see if I can find anything on Google. Starfield. How to heal. Number 1. People can find doctors in various places around Starfield. But they're going to be on the nice populated planets, not these rocks with nothing but enemies.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
I guess we're just gonna have to
Careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often
very tediously try to lure them out one by one and attack them that way. But if anyone's got any suggestions, like I said, don't hesitate. Let me know. So, is this the same place? This looks different. All these space structures look the same, don't they? You've seen one and you've seen them all. But there will be some medipacks on the wall. There just has to be. This isn't the same place. Alright. Maybe we'll have better luck here then. It's a bit spooky in here. Now it's even more spooky. Let's leave the front door open, actually, in case I need to get out of here quick. Oh my god! Yes! Oh, just panicking. Ah! Hey. That's a great question. I think yeah, everything gives you XP like that, but I'm just thinking about conserving ammo for the enemies. Okay, this is looking a lot better. Should have just landed here from the start. I know, sweet relief. It's a long loading time, isn't it? What do you mean load up here? I think this is where I'm supposed to be. It's not Metal Gear, so I can't steal the posters. Got no use for a screwdriver right now, but I've made a note of it. We'll come back here later if need be. Or a hammer, same thing. I mean...
Curious. These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space.
That is curious.
It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Oh my god, the plot thickens. Yeah, that's the plan, but like I said, I think this is where we're supposed to be anyway, so... It's the place with the objectives and the health. So I'm very happy about that. It's been really... I mean... Those health... Oh shit. Those health things should be everywhere.
Beginning combat protocol. Another successful fight.
Oh, why's the music getting exciting? Do you want to move? He sort of runs over and punches them, I think. He does join in fights because he's been disabled a few times in them. Yeah, he could be doing a lot more, I agree. Right. That's high value. Exactly. Everyone needs an emotional support robot. I'm sure you've all got one in your houses. Mine's just off camera at the moment, making up my lunch. Yeah, I might, oh, fuck yeah. Might give him a hug and cry a few tears later on. Because that's what he's there for. So yeah, give me more health, because I'm coming up to the boss of the planet. Just being thorough. This is looking a lot better though, guys. Kimpler, things are looking up. I found the place where I'm supposed to be once again. I was not in the right place, and we found some health. But we've also got a pirate captain coming up. So we're not in the clear yet. It's not quite smooth space sailing yet. Oh, hello, sir. Ooh. Oh man, we got some lockpicks. Finally. This is getting really good now. What you got to do is you got to duct tape those two together, Yanimal, the Alexa and the robot vacuum cleaner, to make one ultimate robot. Who'll be able to do all the things. Order your Amazon groceries, vacuum your house, and give you a little cuddle when you need it. But just remember, don't date robots! No thanks, Mom. I'd rather stay in and make out with my Alexa bot. No, it was not the right place. I was so certain it was, but I took off, couldn't fly anywhere else, landed back down at the place. There's health. There's far less enemies. So this is making a lot more sense. There's some talking. Oh my god, this is just amazing. Okay, great. Yeah, he does get in the way, doesn't he? Old Vasco. Oh. Yeah, like I said. I thought I'd picked some great starting traits, but I don't have any. I don't have the stealth one. I don't have the jetpack one. But yeah, we can loot, so that's all you need. Oh, look at these enemies. Look how low level they are. Yes!
One's life expectancy. In combat, there is a high likelihood.
I thought man, I was like, I got all full of hubris again. I was like, low level, let's run straight at them. But no, no, no. Yeah, I too was having those feelings of hopelessness, but everything's okay. Everything's a-okay. That's the way I like my enemies. Die in one shot. Don't give me any lip about it. It's much better. Alright, let's, even though we don't have super stealth, try and do a bit of it. We haven't done all that Metal Gear training for nothing. Yeah, it's telling me the XP there, so that's really, really cool. Yeah, you did. We were just shooting each other. Cracking. Rum? Oh shit. So yeah, the AI is pretty sneaky. I really like it. Oh dear.
Just get it. Not worth it.
Yeah. Ooh, the tray. Not a bad little canteen, but I've seen better. 75 credits. It's way too expensive orange juice for my tastes. Keep your milk in the toilet. Why not? Toilet's right there. You might be using the toilet and like, I'm thirsty for milk. So you want to have it handy. Exactly. You're in the right place if you're lactose intolerant and you're enjoying some milk. The loo.
The Terramorph is loose. I repeat, the Terramorph is loose. Do not engage.
Terramorph is loose, everybody. That's awesome. What can we do? Anything interesting? Oh, we got to read the one that says more disappointment. Is this a file on me? Another creature, another failure. So they're just doing all kinds of experiments that I don't approve of, and that's why we're here to shut it down. Shut it down now. So many cupboards to open and steal from. Ah, hand me a towel. So satisfying. Shenmue trained me for all this cupboard and drawer opening. Now I'm putting it to good use. Again, teasing us with the dartboard that we can't actually play. Let's unlock the safe! Fill in all empty slots. Okay. I like it. This is fun. Cool. Yeah. Aha! Alright, this is great. I was getting a I was feeling a little downtrodden being killed so relentlessly. Yes. It's all looking up. And we got through it together. We're conquering space together. Robot's not very stealthy, but I'm doing my bit. So can I just take... Does it not come with ammo? That's what I need. I need ammo. How's my pistol looking? It's been a while. After all, a pistol expert. Snack pack! Apple bites. I know, and that was a really fun lockpicking minigame. Are you going to jump into this, Kempler? Head first. Just playing it super safe. They know what's up. I can't wait to go back to that outpost I was just at when I'm a bit more higher powered and just waste everybody. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
I believe we are no longer alone.
You're going to pay for that!
You first. Skill point available. Okay, what's the next most important thing? Maybe more health? Maybe more stealth? Or maybe more wealth? Unarmed attacks do 25% more damage. That's quite an increase, and at the moment my melee is just awful. Or oxygen. Add to stealth meter. What do you guys think? You did get paid today. You did get paid today, so... Specialty food and drinks. See, we haven't done any talking yet, so the persuasion thing's just completely irrelevant right now. Do want to be able to pickpocket targets. So yeah, where's the jetpack thing? I mean, now, so many of those other ones are really useful. However, boost pack training, we're going for it. Boost jump 10 times while in combat. Okay, how? Yeah, we've got boost jump. Stick. I don't think it's got loot boxes. I haven't heard. I hope not. Are they going away somewhat? I haven't heard a lot of loot box outrage in a little while, and I haven't come across any egregious use of them in any games that I've been playing. I don't always play the most modern and new releases. Oh dear, shit went down in here. Shit went down. Oh. Oh.
Repositioning.
Right, this time. Right.
Easy money.
Okay, I've got this. Easy money. Okay, I just need to get a bit better.
You are trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive.
Yeah, so gutted. Just wasting your time. I know you are, but what am I? Jesus, it takes so long to reload. Where's the get good at reloading perk?
Exploration requires bloodshed.
Bag's dry. Reloading.
You appear to be prioritizing our deaths.
Trying to show me how it's done with the boost pack, are you? Show off. Showing off in front of your mates. I don't want to just get over encumbered. Oh, come on now.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I'm so glad the robot's here. And the cooler, no Steve Wisers. Whenever you like, Ash, whenever you like.
In combat, Barrett often yells, pew, pew, pew. I am not sure why.
Does seem like we're going to come across that escape terrormorph at some point, doesn't it? Okay, I think we're going in the right direction. Not broken.
I'm on it. No one's getting through.
Should probably deal with that pirate down there. Can I shut the door again? Fuck yeah. I know, it's amazing though. I like it though. Like I said, the deadpan robot character is a... It's quite an easy comic device, but it does always work. Sci-Star, I don't have one of those. Okay. Have a nice thorough look around. Okay, sweet. off that lighting. This is much more like how you expect the start of a game to go. Oh, it's really confused. Again, I love the old-time 70 computer noises in space. It's such a cool aesthetic. Stuck on the environment, is it? Happens to the best of us. Yeah, robot, get in there and do some damage. Throw in a few of your quips as well, why not?
In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Again, it's humans are always the problem, people. Someone make a note of that. Nope. Nice. I'm so glad all these guys had the courtesy of dying with money in their wallets. Space cash. Because otherwise, what am I doing this for, if not for the space cash? What are they making in here? Don't want to know. Listen, Vasco, stop it. And the robot's just bringing us the knowledge that we all need to know. Some of the geniuses amongst us may already know some of the information, but you can't argue it's not accurate, it's not relevant, and it's not important. Alright, fine, I'll take the copper, it can't be too heavy. Maybe when I was dying before I was just over encumbered, just dropping dead repeatedly over and over on the planet's surface for no discernible reason.
I'm detecting a safe nearby.
Oh.
We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal.
Where is the safe? It's right here. Where's that leech gone? Yeah! It's so much fun! Oh man. Want to get the first hurdle right here. That's good. I know, right? Irregular Socrates. I was hoping it would reboot and change. These don't seem possible, though. First one was so easy. really sure what I'm missing with that. That's really bizarre. Huh. Oh, okay. That's cycle. Sweet. Amazing. Asper pump and more digipicks. Well, that's perfect. Okay. Looking good. What awaits us up here on the roof? What's up, Leprechaun? Has Leprechaun always got an H in there? Leprechaun CX, what's going on? Oh yeah? Finally, a this-gen title. Because this generation's been really... You know, console space as well. All these PS5 games have been PS4 games. It's been the most muddled generation since generations began, I believe. How are you enjoying it, though? You liking the game? I'm having fun so far. We've barely done anything, though. Yo, what's up to you, Matto1227? Great to see you, everybody. My name's Chris Fox, by the way, aka the Psycho Fox. Stream here a lot. Thanks for being here and saying hi. I really, really appreciate it. Ooh. I am enjoying the game. I've got a bit lost several times. Ended up in areas with really powerful enemies, but apart from that, it's been fun. What was the purpose of this station? To take out the captain.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
A little of column A, a little of column B. Oh, I like that. But what's your problem with Barrett anyway?
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier.
My ship now.
If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
Hey, we're living in a time now where 60 FPS is starting to become the norm, what we need. Still, I can't discount all games that don't run in 60 FPS. You know, you do notice it at first, but you can still get into the game and forget all about it, usually. Just like playing an old game. It's on Game Pass now, but this is early access, but I am using the Game Pass version. That's right, boss fight time. I'm going to start with a lie.
Oh no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays.
Oh yeah?
The loot from 100 planets.
Thanks for telling me.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many
Thanks for telling me
planets
about
and
that.
moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
Yes.
I don't care what kind of lies
Just
Barrett
like in that
programmed
Simpsons
robot
episode.
to say. We're taking that ship.
Let's see if we can talk our way out of this.
You're not talking us out of this.
Damn it, why did I pick the persuasive trait? Persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Okay. You have it. Okay, nice. What's this +5 stuff? Okay, let's use the +3.
I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it.
Okay, nice. I like that one.
You mean that, don't you? You really haven't found anything on
Talked our
board?
way out of it! That's how you beat the first boss.
They aren't? You sure?
Skyrim in space. That's right, Remorseful. How's it going? Good to see you.
You're lying. We're getting what's on that ship.
Damn, it looked so
I've heard
promising.
enough out of you.
Oh well.
Kill them!
Occurred to me that you have undergone considerable physical and emotional trauma. Bear it.
Woo! And then there was one. Level 20 for Brogan. Let's quick save it.
Prepare. Protocol.
Yeah, no, we weren't going to be talking him out of anything. It sucks. Surrender, Brogan. It's over. Your friends are dead. Your mission is dead. Now I just blew you up. Partially. We could have been pirate friends, man. You had to get cute. And let me tell you, I'm cuter. Hello. That's right, motherfucker.
Without Crimson Fleet interference.
Okay, wonderful. Mission success. Yeah, I'm predominantly a console gamer, so this is Series X with the Starfield controller that I won from an Xbox event, and so this controller is one of the things that spurred me on to play it in early access on stream for you guys right now. I know. Can you believe it? I didn't die. First time for everything. Don't know what these are, but I'll take. Okay, we're encumbered.
We need to reach the Alpha Center. Do you require assistance
I do.
with your items?
Let's trade. Okay. Good stuff, everybody. Oh yeah, look at that. Looking great. Stealth Equinox. I wonder it's so stealthy. Get rid of any doubles. Numbered any more, which is great. Hey, animal! Thank you for the bit reward for a mission well done. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here last night and today. Ooh, that's a cool looking helmet. Not quite as good though. That's epic, but what's so epic about it? I think I might just sell that. Just give him everything. That's our character, by the way. Starfield McSpace Game, she's called. You kidding me? How long have I had these grenades? Can I favorite them? My God. What about Misk? Anything super heavy? That's alright for now. Right, so I'm saving, and then I'm trying to throw this grenade. Just Didn't have them equipped. Oh well. Didn't need them. Oh shit. Oh well, who cares? Yes, Ash! Thank you for redeeming that drum solo. Give me 1 second. Hey! Just gotta turn off the noise suppression so you can actually hear it. Alright. Here comes a drum solo. Well, I kind of left the chair in the way, but drum solo, redeemed by Ash. I hope it was all right. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. 1,000 bits. Ash, you're too kind. That's really, really generous. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yanimal. That's very, very sweet of you to say. Appreciate everybody. Give me 1 second. We'll be ready to go back into the game. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the last advert break now, and then we're going to come back for the final segment of Starfield today. It's been a fun one, a daytime stream. Amazing hanging out with you guys, obviously, as always. But yeah, don't go anywhere. 2 minutes, more Starfield right after this.
If you go down to the woods today, you'd better not go alone.
Only £13 entry on Friday the 13th.
The critics agree. Metal Gear Solid 2 is a hit. Newsweek says it rocks. The best video game for PlayStation 2 raves USA Today.
Right, get out of here.
And Game Informer names Metal Gear Solid 2 Game of the Year.
I've been waiting for this.
Metal Gear Solid 2, only on PlayStation 2. Rated M for mature, from Konami.
世界で初めての完全立体映像ゲーム機バーチャルボーイ。テレビゲームでは味わえない立体感あふれるソフトが次々登場。マリオズテニス、ギャラクティックピンボール、テレロボクサーなどが同時発売。バーチャルボーイ、販売店でぜひお試しください。
Danita Stokes, president of HAG.
It's bad enough that Sega Genesis has the most 16-bit games, but this new Sonic the Hedgehog, oh, he really doth my doilies. They say he's incredibly fast. Well, what's the hurry, mister? And about his attitude. Smarty pants. Why can't it be more like that nice boy Mario? Oh! Little brat!
Now, get Sonic free when you buy a Sega Genesis system at its new price of $149.99.
Introducing the next generation from Nintendo. New Super Mario World, created especially for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a bit more exciting, a bit more challenging, a bit more graphic, a bit more colorful, a bit more realistic, a bit more levels, a bit more secret, a bit more enemies, a bit more friends, a bit more sound, a bit hotter, a bit cooler, a bit weird, a bit more revolutionary, a bit more Mario, a bit more of what you want. It's 16-bit, and it's yours only if you get new Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with power, superpower. Listen up. This is an extremely sensitive covert operation. You'll be one man against an entire squad of high-tech special ops. They will be armed, and they will be dangerous. If you want to survive, you gotta have brains. You have to be in peak physical condition. You have to have nerves of steel. The fate of the free world is in your hands, soldier. Failure is not an option.
Sir, aren't these tests kind of easy?
Suicide mission.
That's right. Everyone, thanks so much for being here. Ash, thanks for the drum solo redeem. Thank you for those 1,000 bits. That's awfully generous of you. And thanks everyone for being here. It's great to see you. Great to see you today. You look fantastic today. I feel fantastic because this game is a lot of fun. We're not going to be going for too much longer, and I'm currently unsure if I'll be able to bring you any streams tomorrow. But as soon as the next one will be occurring, I'll let you know. Exactly. It's such a great setup for Metal Gear, isn't it? Letting you know, don't take it too seriously. Also, though, here are the horrors of war depicted pretty realistically. We're pretty much done here. Back to the ship. Get off this rock. But we can come back here when I'm a bit stronger and take out all those enemies who ganged up on me so unfairly earlier on. What a bunch of bastards. I'm just doing some honest killing. No, it's a living. Okay, I know where I am. Oh, testing. Ah, brilliant. Yep. It's still a little confusing. I mean... it's a Bethesda game, so it's working like Skyrim and Fallout. I imagine sleeping is just for passing time, but eating restores health. But remind me, in Skyrim, does sleeping kind of cure you of any effects? I don't think so, from what I can remember. I mean, yeah, what is the deal here? All of these are impossible. Right, okay, so you can mess it up properly. Yes! It's fun. I love a good lockpicking minigame as well. I don't know how popular the one is from the first Bioshock, but I did like it. I got really good at lockpicking in Skyrim. You just develop a sixth sense for it. You can feel when it's going to break. Oh my god, within the locked door is a locked safe. Can I take a chair? No, I can sit in it though. I mean, that's got to be that. Maybe not though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's satisfying as all hell doing that. Sweet. Are we going to get anything useful from this terminal? War. Her. Yeah. You know what? Let's learn a little about these heat leeches that are causing me a mild frustration. They're attracted to heat. Okay, whatever. Let's go. See you, Elliot. Thanks for the money. I really liked it in Skyrim. I thought it was great. Yeah, this one's fun, not frustrating. 10 out of 10. 10 digipicks out of 10. Again. Surprise, surprise, humans were the problem. I know, right? Who would have believed it? We do, but I'm saving the cash. I want to get not just some orange juice, but some Bucks Fizz. Chuck a little champagne in there. Where's the exit? I definitely came through here. Okay, this is looking good. Yeah, exactly. Space scurvy. Oh, the worst. Forget about that. Space gout. Oh my gosh. Just gonna have to pray we don't fall victim to any of those diseases today. Oh, you never played Skyrim? I would still say a pretty good title to pick up and do some stuff in, mess around. Oh shit! God, I mean, why is it... Oop, that's my guy.
Is no longer visible. Searching. Find an aiming for your center of mass.
What do you got? I don't know what it was, but I took it. Let's do another quick save. Lose any of this progress. Yeah, all these pirates riddled with it. Riddled with it.
No longer a viable option.
Is there one left? 2 left. That's right, crawl away. Too late. Don't mind if I do. I don't want to get too crazy. It's just too tempting to take everything they own, though, including their clothes. It's just hilarious, in fact. Alright. Quick travel. Just in case anything back at the anything on the way back to the ship just kills me. Let's go.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis.
So let's
Do not worry.
Let's go.
This will all become second nature before too long.
Okay, everyone, buckle up. Cool. So let's check out that map. Select missions, all right? This time. Cool. Very handy. Right, jump. Yeah! Straight through the planet. Straight through the planet. Power up grav drive. Okay. So what? Get rid of some... Oh, yeah. Yeah! Hyperspace. No contraband on ship. Oh, now you tell me.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colonies Security.
Hello.
Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Okay.
Scan complete. No contraband detected.
Excellent.
You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Ash, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope we've been able to brighten your week somewhat. There's not going to be much left of the stream anyway, so thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping me company. Thanks for the drum solo, Redeem, and thanks for those bits. I'll see you soon. Please take care of yourself and try to have a lovely, relaxing weekend. Oh, I'm really sorry that Winston's no longer with us, but again, to look at the positives, what an amazing life you gave him and how lucky he was to have been your doggo. And I'm really lucky as well to have you as a friend, as a foxhound. So thank you very much, and like I said, look after yourself. See you very, very, very soon. Space travel's a little bit confusing. Animal, I'm so happy you're enjoying it. Thank you so very, very much. Let's land. Ash, thank you so much for being here. This stream is nothing without you guys, and you know that. Ah, a nice friendly place. Makes a change. Catch you later. Catch you later. What if I see you first? Talk to the ship services technician. Alright.
Your memory is uncanny.
Thank you. Why? What did I do?
Gotta be honest, it's how she's feeling.
15-hour shifts. That sucks.
Okay, no problems there. That looks good.
Nice. Space, you guys! Just gonna do a proper save. Okay, save over that one. Hello?
And here's your new captain.
Hello.
My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offer.
Yeah, I can. I could. Ooh, does my ship need repairs? I'm not sure if it does. Oh man, this is who we buy ships off of. Very cool.
I would try to view.
Oh man, I
I'll
can't
be on
wait
your
to see
left
it,
once you
Wembley.
get into the plaza. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
How do I know how my ship's doing? How do I know? I mean, I imagine it probably could do with some repairs if it's an option. But hold on. Ship. Oh, the hull's at 100%. We're all good. The frontier. It's not a bad starter ship at all, I would say. No crew yet, but we're getting there. Well, there's two of us, so still got a long way to go, but better than one. Yeah. What should I do to the ship, though? What upgrade should I implement?
Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no problem.
Yeah, it's definitely got the same DNA as Starbug, hasn't it? Oh my gosh, shipbuilder. Okay, this looks very complicated. I don't want to go messing with. I don't want to make anything worse. So easily done. Alright, cool. We'll leave all that for now. Nice to meet you there, buddy. New Atlantis.
This unprovoked attack on a United
I
Colonies
chose
research facility
Rapture.
will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead.
It's not
They
even
just took a
technically
different
out
shuttle.
yet. Think about
We'll see
that.
them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just.
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station.
Well, yeah, we only had the tutorial
I'll need to
dogfight, but like I
report
said,
to
the hull's at
NASP
100%,
for a full
so I'm
debrief.
happy.
My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
No idea what you guys are talking about. Right, so where are we heading? What's the objective? Go to the lodge. Sounds nice. Hey! This place is huge, and one day every single one of these landing pads will be taken up with my shit. They'll be all mine, and I'll buy the whole place. Why not? That's right, I'm dreaming big.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
I've already been scanned. How many times are you going to scan a man?
Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
No, that's you got the wrong game for that. In Red Dead though, ooh, too much bounty. Everywhere I go they want a piece of me. They want my head. Which is disgusting. You'd never see me taking or certainly not wearing any other heads in that game. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster, Tim. Whee! Splish splash. Oh. Holster. Yeah, we don't want to... That's exactly right, animal. And it goes double for when you're in space. Oh, space coffee. Why not? Hello.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
Terra Brew?
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew.
Buddy, it's coffee.
That's bringing to mind two things. The words terrible and terror. Neither of which I want to associate with a latte that I might be drinking.
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terra Brew offers is my favorite.
I'm Starfield McSpace Game, and this is my favourite coffee at Terra Brew. Yeah, it's pretty.
Certainly.
It's pretty immense,
Please
isn't
take
it?
your time.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, it's got to be an espresso, isn't it? I love the, like I said, it's just world building's great. Attention to detail is it's pretty impressive. It's what you get from these huge games from Bethesda. And we haven't encountered that many bugs. I've got to say I'm a bit disappointed in that, but, and I'm touching wood here, at least there's been no incompletable missions or stuff like that. The real bad ones. Okay, we'll just take that. Save it for later.
Howdy.
Hello.
Excuse me. Oh.
Ooh, was he Vin Diesel? Futuristic! Look at these chairs, man. Space chairs. I know, let's be really awkward. Hello. Huh?
왜요? Hello.
Hello! You got there.
Have a good one.
You too.
Hey there.
Hello. Alright, fine. That's how boring you're going to be. So we don't need a helmet here, do we? Let's take it off then. Oop, that's wrong. Oh my god. Remove. Nice. So it was just permanently knackered. I don't know what's wrong with my character. No wonder she's died so many times. She's going into these battles with her eyes closed.
Nothing wrong with this.
The watch beeps fast as your suit runs out of protection. Okay.
Sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
My suit running out of protection now, or...
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here.
Chocolate?
Though I have informed him repeatedly. It is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
If you're in the market for hardware, I'm sure
This doesn't look like a chocolate shop.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask.
All right.
Hi there.
Hi.
Thanks for stopping in.
Feel free to look around.
What have you got?
I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Have I not slept in game? No, I haven't slept in game. I've slept in real life, though not enough sleep in between streams, I'll be honest. Nice place you got here.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now. Thanks for coming in.
In a worse game, maybe. We had a choice of 2 walk animations, and I think you'll agree I picked the right one. Stupid regular gravity. I mean, kind of. Oh, cool, we're going on the transit system, everybody.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT.
Yeah, let's go.
It provides free transportation
Cool.
throughout the city.
Look at a little
We
pod.
can take it directly to the Mast District.
Yeah, haven't you just walked into a coffee place, sat down at a random stranger's table and just stared at them? I'm telling you, it's a great way to spend a Saturday. Because not only do you come out with a coffee, you come out with a new friend as well, or a restraining order. But either way, you're definitely gaining something.
Another day, another credit.
I'd buy that for a credit. Yeah, out of my way.
The water is quite aesthetically
You know it,
pleasing.
Wembley.
Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Good for them. Thanks. Just doing my part. These are all wonderful ideas, Wembley, and I can tell you've done this before. You sound like a pro. I hear Tony Khan booked Wembley for All In specifically because of your username, Wembley. So thank you and congratulations on that. I haven't played this on my 4K TV downstairs yet, so after the stream today I'm going to boot this game up a little bit later on off stream, have a little mess around, maybe learn or 2 things when I come back for the next Starfield stream, which I think might be Tuesday. Hopefully I'll be a lot more knowledgeable and I'll die a little less. Not it won't be a 0 death run. There'll be many deaths, but there'll be slightly fewer than before. Look at my watch. Time 3 AM. Again, that's the watch you can buy in real life. Don't have the watch, just got the pad. And again, the box.
Captain,
Oh yes, this
everyone
place.
will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
So yeah, like I said, I did watch a bit of a video of 10 things to do in Starfield when you first start playing, and we didn't pick the parents' character trait, because if you do, you get to go and visit them every now and then. But they're also here, and one of the clips I saw said, I thought it was fine to let your parents in, but you should probably tell them to leave at one point, and they're just sort of hanging around being all proud of you. Funny stuff. Let's go and meet our destiny. Hello, everyone.
We appear to have a visit.
I'm the new captain.
Welcome to Constellation.
Hello, Sarah.
A lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're
Yeah,
here
it was a bit
and
of a
he
weird
isn't?
stadium stampede for sure. Barrett attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact. Doesn't matter. I have your artifact. Who are you? Who are you?
Sarah Morgan, chair of Constellation.
She looks a bit like
That means
Amelia Clark.
anything you discussed with Barrett
Only a
is
little
my
bit.
business.
But could be
Now,
played by her in a
if you
live-action
please answer my
movie.
question.
Starfield. Yeah, why don't you answer my questions? No, we didn't pick the trait where you start off with a really big house because the space mortgage was ridiculous. And we haven't picked the parent trait, but you know, there's always time. Apparently you can reassign traits later on in the game and that kind of stuff, or a new playthrough. But no, this
is there something
this seems to
wrong?
be the Space Adventurers Club HQ that we've joined.
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
Furious.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
He looks like he's made up of a Famicom
typical.
disk system for his head.
Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee.
Hello.
Discount mining outfit.
I am that random employee.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Nice hat.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we?
That's me.
What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Yeah, they showed a clip from the first Mass Effect game. It was really weird.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
What, your parents are one's American, one's English, are they?
You all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Theory testing time.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
All right.
That's it. Just like the others.
It's like a load of junk.
We thought there were only 2 of them at first.
And we brought our rubbish collections together. Oh no, something's happening.
That's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
Oh, it's all coming together now. I love it when an artifact comes together.
No manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together...
Yeah, you do all sound pretty excited.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Exactly.
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
Give me money?
So, are you ready to get to work?
Yes.
See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
It is. You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? Alright, I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon.
Okay.
Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifacts to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway.
Already been doing it.
Mind your head.
Yeah. Alright, sick. Not too bad. That's right, pay me. Give me space cash and give it to me right now. Okay, skills. Okay, how about pickpocketing? What's up, Richie? What's going on? It's great to see you, but first of all, and most importantly of all, where is Poogles? It's never the same when there isn't a horse kicking some dude in the head, though, is it? One would imagine that's some sort of final objective we're looking towards. Yes. Get that artifact together. Can I increase health again? I think I should... I'll be playing it safe. It's too sensible, isn't it? It's going great, Richie. I'm actually going to be wrapping up like in a couple of minutes. But just wanted to do a bit of Starfield daytime streaming. How are you doing today? Right, stealth. Let's do it. Also, it looks like Donatello, so... It's a win-win. That's a triple win. Amazing stuff. Really, really cool. Right, everybody. I'm going to wrap things up today. I'm not sure exactly when we'll be back yet, but like I said, I'll always let you know. You should do it, Richie. Like I said, we barely scratched the surface, but I'm having a good time. There's so much to see and do and explore that I want you guys to all play it as well, so you can tell me your crazy stories of what's been happening to you. But yes, we'll be back really soon. I'll let you know in the Discord, and just keep an eye out for the going live notification, and we will be here for some more fun times together. But until then, everybody, don't forget the Joker, and remember that the final event is the Eliminator. Okay? Take care, stay safe out there. Thanks everybody again for an amazing stream. I've been the Psycho Fox. You've been the best. Cheerio.